Miss Art and Friends. We're going to be talking to Shirley BORLOZ, who's with Signature Staging. And for many of you people, you don't exactly know what staging is, but I can tell you it will make a difference in your life and in your bank account. I particularly had an empty house that the realtors wanted to keep dropping the price, and I didn't think that there was anything wrong with the house, so I called Shirley.
Well, I was there because I just got my certification at that point, and I think we were sharing why my passion for decoration and styling and everything. And you said, come, let's help. And I think you helped me, I helped you, and that's how I started it. My passion came into action, I think.
Shirley, I would like to show you some of the photographs that I found on the internet that people actually took pictures of that they wanted to sell. Mm-hmm. You might be able to direct your attention to our inlay up there and see what they have that was on a real estate for sale house. Mm-hmm.
Well, poor people, you know, they forgot even to close the lid of the toilet. And the people behind the camera were not even paying attention, but you can see dated curtains and wood paneling, and probably, even though wallpaper is back in style, that is not the right wallpaper in there. And even the cleaning supplies and everything on top of the vanity is not making any impression on people. And you know, in staging, they said that people only visit houses after looking at pictures. So how important to have really good pictures. And the photographer can only make a couple of things to make it better. Light, change positions, but the rest is homeowners that decided to do something, or us. That's my job. I will come and I will maybe even change the colors and a couple of things here and there, and that will be a sparkling clean.
So even if we have this sort of dated bathroom, you would probably just try to tell the homeowner to get rid of the Clorox.
Of course, personal items.
Close the lid to the commode.
Personal items has to be put away. Cleaning supplies cannot be on site. They have to be sparkling clean, toilets and everything, because people will come and look. So that is basically what I need before coming and staging, will be a deep clean and decluttering.
So now when people, because I know some realtors, and I say, why don't you use Shirley to sell your house? They say, no. What do you find is the resistance that people, that real estate people are so willing to drop the price $10,000, $15,000. But when you say, you know, you have an empty house, let's look at this empty place we have up here. What could you do with that?
Let's see the picture. Well, here we have wood paneling, again, dated, light fixtures, dated. The curtains we can use, and just paint. The basic thing here will be paint. We'll give a fresh look, and maybe change light fixtures, window curtains. Maybe we can even update the fireplace. The hardwood floors, or the floors, looks amazing, so that's a plus. How can we encourage the visitors to look down into the floors, the quality of the floors, instead of just saying what an ugly wood paneling I have here? And they immediately think, oh, this is gonna take me a long time to fix. So this kind of fixes has to be done before pictures online.
Right. So what you're saying is that art is so very important, even in the process of people that we consider our homes, that they have, the pictures have to be presentable, because people are going to click through that house. They're never going to want to see that house, and they can't visualize, especially when you have an empty room. they cannot visualize their belongings in that room. So how do you put furniture in empty rooms? How does that process work?
Well, I will come, visit the place, take measurements, because not only any furniture will fit in, it has to be the right furniture. You don't want big pieces of furniture or lots of furniture in a space, because then people will not have the opportunity to look at down to the hardwood floors or the beautiful fireplace. So the first thing that we will do when we enter a room is find a focal point, and then measurements, and then we will have all the furniture on scale, specifically to showcase focal point and structural details that will encourage people to say, oh wow, I want to live here.
So if you want furniture and you don't have furniture, how do you get the furniture into that house?
Well, I will rent big pieces of furniture from another company, and I have my own tables and lamps and the extras to fill in completely furnished 4-bedroom home with all the kitchen, dining room, formal living room, even a TV room. So I will come and I will prepare the house for you.
Who calls you? Do the real estate people call you? Do the homeowners call you? Who are you?
So there's different chances for me to get in contact with the homeowner. Sometimes it's the homeowner reaching up to me saying, my realtor is taking down $10,000. How much is the staging for my house? Sometimes, is less than the first down that, the realtor is proposing. So homeowners sometimes are willing to spend $2,500 instead of lowering the price $10,000.
Right.
Another thing is that sometimes the real estate company will call me, or the realtor will call me and said, come and visit these people. They're gonna live in the house while it's on the market. So I need you to come and help me say the things that they don't wanna say, but in more professional way, more than saying, oh, declutter, clean. No, I will go deep. I will take pictures of the house and I will say, this is what you have, this is how it needs to look. You can do it yourself, or you can pay me by the hour and I will come and prepare the house for you.
So basically when someone's living in the house, they have to make it look like a model home, which a model home, in my definition, is one of those kinds of things that says, we know nobody lives here, but we want to make it look like somebody lives here. So then they have to totally, do they rent storage space to get rid of the personal stuff?
Sometimes they have to pack and put everything in storage, even in the garage, because you show the garage and the garage is, you can say 3-car garage, period. So sometimes they need to move things to the garage or to a storage space. The other thing that I do is that I move things from room to room. Sometimes you have lots of furniture in the master, a vanity, a dresser, bookcases, things like that. Then I will reuse it in another room. Wow. So I will come with a sticky note and
sometimes you don't have to buy stuff.
Anything. Yeah.
They just sort of purchase your expertise, your professionalism, and then they don't have to buy anything. They just pay you your ideas, your looks to move around what they already have. And then they're happy because then they don't have to drop the price of the house $10,000.
And sometimes they don't know where to start. Should I paint? Should I change the backsplash in the kitchen? Should I change the entire kitchen completely and paint everything white? So they don't know where to start. So we will start talking about their budget, and with their budget, we will do the best things that will get the most of their money back, basically. So if a kitchen remodel is not an option because they don't count with $20,000, $30,000 that can cost a kitchen remodel. So I can say, well, paint. Let's do paint. Let's put sleep covers in those sofas.
So do you have people that you hire that work with you that you can consult so that the homeowner can just sort of leave their worries, because I know in my situation it was a contest between my husband and I as to what we should do, and his idea and my idea, but I would just say, well, Shirley said this, and then we do what Shirley says.
Yeah. Remember, people came into your house especially, and they said, but where the TV goes, where the sofa goes, and you know, what are you gonna do? You know, put sticky tape on so they understand that this is, so the best way to do it is place the table, a sofa, and coffee table, and they will do like, oh, now I know where the, you know, now I know that my TV set will fit in here. Now I know that my dining room will fit in here. So things like that will help the homeowner to get ready for the process of showing the house. So stagings are, you know, different process. I start with a staging consultation. Sometimes it's the realtor who'll pay for that. And it's just 2 hours for me to visit the place, talk with the homeowner, see what they are willing to do, their budget and everything. The next step will be if it's a vacant, if it's vacant, the house, they will be completely empty for me to come and do my staging, my design. It will be my idea of what is going to sell better the house. If it's a stay-in, so people are living in the house while they're putting the house in the market, so it will be different.
Right.
They will not rent furniture from me because I only do vacant stagings with my furniture, so nobody will use my furniture.
Right.
If it's people living in the house, so I will use their furniture. And if I need a specific piece, or if I need bedding for the beds or new towels, things like that, I will ask the homeowner if they have a budget for those kind of things, and they can take those new things to their new house.
Right. Oh, that's a good idea, because even if you buy something to go in your old house for staging, it's not a waste of money.
No.
Because you're going to take that to your new house, and then you're going to have something new to take with you. So
Exactly.
That's a good way to.
The last house that I did, so they were living in the house because the other house was not ready. So I came, I changed a couple of things. She gave me a budget. I went store to store looking for stuff. She said, I work from 9 to 5. I don't have time to buy towels and bedding and, you know, these things here and there. So I said, I'll do it for you. You pay me. So I gave them my price. They gave me a budget for spending. And I came back with all the invoices, and they were really happy. The point was that she said, I need pictures of everything, the way you do it, because I want to do exactly the same bedroom from here to my new house.
So staging to me is sort of interior design, and that's how you learned this. You went to an interior design school.
Well, I'm doing my interior design now degree, because you have to go to, you know, 1 or 2 years of college or education. My certification is in home staging or home decorating or home redesign.
Right.
The difference is that I cannot come to a house and say, okay, we're going to tear down this wall, like the typical HGTV program they said, we can tear down this completely wall and we're going to do this a big space. I cannot do that.
Okay.
So you will need an engineer or somebody to do all the drawings, because I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it.
Right, right. So why don't you tell us some of your successful stories, or stories where people thought, oh my God, I'm going to have to give this house away, and it's been on the market for too long. I mean, what am I going to do?
Well, the one that was amazing for me was a historical one, the Jacksonian here in West End. The thing was that the old people, one of them died. So they wanted to redo completely the house. And I came and said, let's just refinish the floors. Let's do fresh paint. And I will decorate this. It's in a modern, but more like mid-century modern. that people will come and will see old pieces, but in a new way.
Right, right.
So I staged it on Friday, visiting for the house. You know, the open house was Sunday. They got an offer on Monday. So usually my staging is minimum a month. So I came back and take all the furniture because they want moving ready immediately. So they wanted just to move from one place to another one.
So I'm a country girl, and I think I learned the saying that says, if you don't have the best, make the best of what you have. So therefore, when you're doing your house and your home, you can think about what is the best you can do with what you have. You don't have to go like make everything like HGTV, renovation hardware,
Exactly.
you know.
And that's the difference. And the price is also a difference, because if you have to pay an interior designer, they can charge $500, $700 per hour. I will charge you for my professional view of everything, and depending of my time and what you want from me. So my price will be different. I don't say lower, completely cheaper, but it will be more affordable for, you know.
Right, because you're sort of just in and out. You don't have to stay a long time. And the people that are hiring you are the people that are moving out of the house anyway. So you're not necessarily decorated in their style. As an interior decorator says, you're gonna live in this house, so we have to do. But staging means you're gonna leave this house, so therefore we're gonna make it look like someone else wants to move in.
Exactly. And you know, when you think of people moving into a house, you give personality to the house, your touch, your personal touch. In the case of staging, we depersonalize the house. We have to take most of their personal items away, pictures, family pictures, baby stuff. You declutter. That means that all your collections, you're a collector and you have thousands of dolls. You're not going to show thousands of dolls or thousands of different painters, plates from all over the world. So we need to depersonalize.
Yeah, because
make it neutral. So young people, you know, for all audiences. So we need to think demographics here. So before I put furniture in a house, I have to look, what's the neighborhood? What's the demographic? Is there a school close by? Is this more like a retirement kind of facility, you know, home? They need different things. The furniture will be different. So yeah, so style, colors.
So there's a lot of things to consider.
That we will do the homework for you.
Yeah. Well, you helped me a lot, because I had a house that was on the market, and I'd had a lot of problems just doing contractor A and B and trying to get someone to be able to see my vision. And I know that when you came in, because I wasted some money, that I thought that I could do this myself, and basically I went and bought an expensive rug. And you said, nope, take the rugs out, because the rugs chop up the floor. And then whenever you buy furniture, you may be buying furniture that you like, but that's not what fits that space. So therefore, like you say, you have to get a professional in, because you're selling homes, but not the nesting of an individual person. So
yeah, and sometimes it's true, I don't consider, you know, the other person's style. It will be some of my style, but I will take in consideration the architectural features of the place. So I'm not going to put a traditional home and I will put it all white and gray and make it really modern. So it will not.
Oh yeah, you have to have,
you know, so now there's this word that we use that is transitional, that you can go a little bit grays and whites, but there's such an amount of grades, you know, thousands of grades that you can count in, with blue undertones, warm undertones, beige undertones, that you can make your house pop up without doing it white and gray.
Right, because that's, you know, that's what people do. It's like, well, Well, just say for instance, I picked out a paint, and when I came home and put it on the wall, I said, oh my God, it's the same color as drywall. So I picked out a nice, beautiful gray that I might as well just left the drywall unpainted. So therefore, I wasted about $30, $35 for a gallon of paint that, no, I think I got it in 5 gallons. It was even worse. So, and you keep up on the trends as to what people are buying, because are people still buying through the grays, or are we going to a different?
No, well, now we have all these undertones going on, so you can pick up a gray that looks like a baby blue because it has an undertone in blue. Another one, but then you have to look at all the hard surfaces that you have. If you have hardwood floor, if you have carpet, if you have tile, so everything is related. Now you don't pick the color just because you like gray, and then you go and you stand in Home Depot or whatever and just look 50 shades of gray. and
yeah, 50 shades of gray. That'd be a good thing for staging, you know.
So when people said, "Oh, I want gray," I just laugh like you do.
There's many colors of gray.
I need to check all the hard surfaces around, because then they pick a color and they said, "But it looks like a baby blue," and I said, "Well, you picked the wrong gray."
Yeah, because everything is relative.
It's
you put
undertones.
Whatever. Like I saw this sign once at Home Depot that had a little sign up there that says, "No color can be purchased without wife's approval," because they had all the mix match empty cans of paint.
And remember when you used to go and there's just 3 blues to pick from, and then 3 grays to pick from, and a couple of whites. One was off-white,
now they have eggshell, latex, semi-gloss,
satin, all those.
There's a lot of decisions just to even make about what kind of paint, you know. Like if you cannot make a decision, it's very difficult to even paint a wall.
Exactly. So there, with lots of information comes lots of confusion. So sometimes it's difficult for the homeowner. So what we do is we do homework for you. I will come, I will look all the different things that will be related in that room. Let's say, what are you using this room for? So do you need all the lights off? So you need a different shade of gray.
Oh yeah, even the light bulbs, because you have daylight, soft light.
There you go. So now everybody wants clear light. So we want, like instead of soft white that gave you that yellowish, nice, warm color, now everybody is towards like white. So, and LED transform also our lives. Instead of the, those the halogenos, well, the other kind of lights, now we have LED that is completely white. And so, so even with light bulbs, you can change the mood of a room.
Even if you get new towels for like that bathroom, like if they would have just put some new towels, taken off that blue curtain and put on some, clean the windows. Do you ever tell anybody to clean the windows?
Yeah, what I do is always in my contract is really specific that they have to do a deep clean. And because I come and I do like a walkthrough, I will point it out. Toilets needs to be clean. This has to be decluttered. Windows needs to be clean. Because then the photographer will come and will do their best what they have. And they cannot do magic.
So how much does it cost for the photographer? How much do real estate people pay for the photographer?
Well, it can be from $99 for 20 pictures to $200, $300.
So with $300, even if you were to go and do a consulting, can you do a consult for $300?
My consultation is $150, and I will come and I will take 1 hour with you, walk around, tell you a couple of things, then sit down another hour, and you will get a complete report with pictures, not only my ideas, but also I will do even Pinterest, and I'll say, do you want your bathroom looking like this or like what you have?
Right, so even people will pay for a photographer, but they're not going to think they can't afford it because they just probably new to the idea. So you have a website. It's sbsignaturestaging.com.
.com. Yes, you can go there, look at all my latest works. I specialize in staging consultation, vacant, occupied consultation, and I'll do redesign. So in case that you're going back and forth to different tile options, you don't know which one will go, call me. I'll do a consultation.
Yeah, you're cheaper than a divorce, you know, like we were going to the point where we were just gonna, you know, we're gonna go broke because the bank's charging credit interest, the contractors are giving us a deal. I was just so happy when you came, and you just relieved so much pressure, and then the house sold for $1 million plus. So I would never believe that it could have ever have been done, but you did it. Well, so I was so glad.
Thank you. Well, it was my pleasure, and you know, we keep in contact, so
yeah,
many more projects to come.
Well, I thank you folks for joining in today to watch Miss Art and Friends. We had Shirley BORLOZ here from Signature Staging. So if you're thinking about you're going to sell your house and you don't want to drop it $10,000 as the real estate say, then you can just look Miss Shirley up on her website. And thank you for joining in, and please come back to Miss Art and Friends.